Hello all. Today I have here an old Fetters. It's actually 10,000 BTUs. If I can even read any information off of it. Looks like it's model number ACT10F2E. It's a 10,000 BTU unit, uses 12 amps and runs at 1,360 watts. So it's actually not that bad as far as efficiency goes. Most of the tags are worn off. It'll be a miracle if this air conditioner works. Admittedly, I have never tried it out. Well, I shouldn't say it's a miracle. I actually expect it to work, which might be a pretty bold statement, providing it's 50 years old and has never been maintained. This house is actually, the house that this came out of, I actually don't think it's there anymore. It was in a really bad section of downtown Pottsville. It's actually a major drug bust there, like a couple years before it was even taken out. So it was in like an old, like a Section 8 rental row home on, I think it was 2nd Street. I actually have pictures of it installed. It's actually a 1953 Carrier, the large chassis. I have on my Flickr page, and I think I put it on Facebook in the air conditioner groups too as well. But yeah, that's where it was. There's a picture of this sticking out of the front of the building. Believe it or not, the front grille is there, and it's nasty. It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, I kind of expected it to work, but I kind of won't be surprised if it doesn't. The rust is mostly surface rust, although the bottom of it has some pretty rough. Yeah, it's pretty thin right there. You got some right there on the grill, but it's 50. It turns 50 years old this year, so I want to say these were 1970s, and you would think that, you know, this is what I always call the medium chassis. Now, you would think that this unit can only go up to 10,000 BTUs. Hey, this is probably, you know, it's not that big of an air conditioner. Probably only goes up to 10,000 BTU is probably the biggest mod you can get, right? Well, you'd be wrong. This chassis actually goes up to 20,000 BTUs, which is ridiculous. It uses like 4,000 watts an hour, which is absolutely insane. Providing if you would just buy 2 of these, you could run it at literally 30% less juice. And it'd be quieter too. Anyway, where's the grill at? Oh, here it is. It is absolutely disgusting. Now, I don't know if these freaking druggies use this or not. This is probably in the house long before those guys who went in there. I remember driving by there a couple times. You'd see like freaking white trash like you could not believe hanging out in front of that place. But yeah, I bought a nylon filter for it. It's actually going to a friend of mine's apartment complex. Now, it's a shame because it's an apartment complex with 3 units that were all built in a different era. The first one's the 50s, and that has early 1960s era Fetters weather wheel chassis in there. There's only one weather wheel left that I know of. And a buddy of mine used to live in, he used to live in the bottom floor. Or he lived in the top floor, the Fetters is in the bottom. That's how I was able to look in and see the Tecumseh pancake. This side has old GE sleeves, which would have been really nice. But the unit that's in there now, she told me that when she moved into that apartment, there was an old one there. She couldn't really remember, obviously, because most people really don't care one way or another. But he said it was old brown grill, so I'm assuming that was the old GE. And I don't think she asked to have it removed. I think they just put it in there. That was like 6 years ago, and that air conditioner hasn't worked in 3 years. It has like a fraction of a charge on it. They're like bottom 20% of the coils gets cold, and that's it. And if you leave it run for more than 25 minutes, it freezes up. Not even worth fixing. So that's a LG, lousy garbage. So I can't put a weather wheel in there for now, like I was going to, but I was actually gonna put that newer weather wheel, the one I got from Mike. But I'm just gonna keep that for now. And this Fetters is gonna go in there because I should slide in there into that case, no problem. But first, we're gonna give it a clean up. That's a paint scheme I have planned for it. Gloss khaki. It'll look pretty damn close. Anyway, F badge is in decent shape. I'll take that off to clean it up. I'll get it cleaned up, new brighted, all that. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna try it quick. If I remember correctly, yeah, turn it. Thermostat's already down. It don't matter anyway if it's fan or cool. Hope it runs quieter than that. Oh boy. Huh. Cool. Alright, never mind. I'm an idiot. Goes off, one click over, it's high fan. Alright, we want turn it over to cool, see if we can get the compressor to kick on. Now you would think the thing's probably not that heavy. You'd be wrong. This thing is insanely heavy. It weighs easily, I'd say every bit of 120, 130 pounds. It's ridiculous. And it's going like 6.5 feet up in the air, so I might need to bring another friend down to help me lift it in. And these things are built ridiculously well. This is before Federer started making their own compressors. The Rotor X, they were junk. Looks like we have comes an AJ in there. All solid steel construction. Like I said, these things are built to last, and that's why they're such good air conditioners, though, if you really think about it. The quality that they put into this. This thing sustained 5 decades of pure abuse, and it fired right up. But we're not out of the water yet. Let's see if we can get the compressor to kick on. Ah, yeah. That's awesome. Sounds pretty good. Give it a minute, see what kind of temps we're getting out of it. Heat and cold. It's hard to tell because it's really not that hot out here. It's not freezing cold either. I think it's getting colder. If we're warm out back. It's blowing pretty good. There's not much airflow back here. I mean, it was right at the very, very bottom. That's why that's moving up top. There's like no airflow right here. So I'm going to go on a limb and say that condenser coil is blocked. A lot, it's not completely. Runs great. Sounds pretty healthy. Side panel shot on it. That's okay. We're not going to be using them anyway. I'm just going to take them off and keep the frames in case when I get this back, if I ever decide to put it in the window somewhere, it'll be ready to rock and roll. Yeah, it's cold. It's really cold. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Ain't it though? If you really think about it. The thing is absolutely disgusting. And I had high hopes for this unit, and my high hopes are turning out to be true. So there you go. There's Fahrenheit. That's like 60 out here. Looks like we got even temps throughout, so yeah, we're cold. We have a full charge. I have absolutely no problem with cleaning this, putting a few hours into this unit today, getting it cleaned up and ready to go then. I might even install it today because I'm actually going away on Friday. I have 2 more nights of work to get through and then we're going away. See what kind of temps we're blowing. Okay, so the air is roughly 36 degrees. I go off the metal in the back because sometimes you're reading just as cool as it might give it a slightly inaccurate reading, but we're blowing right where the cold air is hitting. So it's blowing 35 and it's roughly 60 out here. And I'm sure it didn't go full head pressure yet because it's not hot enough, honestly. So I have no problem thinking this unit will perform just fine. And put it this way, it's definitely not going to be any worse than what's in there now. That thing's a flat out piece of garbage. Yeah, so we're blowing 20 to 25 degrees colder. Yeah, we have no airflow right here, none whatsoever. None. Only right in this little spot right here where the F vent is. I can't believe the thing even works. Can't believe it. Although right now that might be helping me build head pressure because it's not that hot out here. Yeah, I believe this to be accurate. Yeah, that's cold. All I can say, Fedders, what happened? What went wrong between the late 70s and like 1990? And then the question I got to ask you guys after that, from 1990 up until now, what the hell happened. Somewhere along the line, something went seriously wrong, because not anymore, buddy. Not anymore. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna take this apart, and I know somebody was asking about how to do a drain hole mod. Now, to me, it seems like it's self-explanatory, but to some people, it might not be self-explanatory, because most people don't mess with this kind of stuff. So, when I have it, obviously, I'm gonna give this thing a drain hole mod. It's already rusted pretty good on the bottom. I mean, not through, but enough to where it should be, you know, drawn to, you know, have some attention paid to it. So I'm gonna fix that up, go hit oil-based Rust-Oleum. I'm gonna see if I can pull the cooling system out of this, but I might not. It's kind of like I don't want to say I'm rushing it, but I kind of am, because they need it like now. And like I said, there's no through rust, so I'm not gonna pull it all apart. I can get to it pretty good. A small unit like this, I can get to it relatively easily. So, wire brush on the inside, put some oil-based Rust-Oleum paint on it, and it should be ready to go for a new life. And I'm pretty sure I'll get it back eventually, because he ain't planning on living in an apartment forever. So yeah, I'm friends with them both, so I'll just have her boyfriend help me pick it up, I guess, see if he's off work today, and we'll go from there. But yeah, there's no airflow right here. A little bit right here, that's why it's moving. Really nothing up top. Yeah, she's clogged. But again, that just goes to show you the quality. Yeah, actually it does. That's quiet. Just want to make sure we're not going to kick it. Okay, fans on the very bottom. I don't want to kick the compressor off. That's nasty. I get that cleaned up. That's normal cool. Probably low cool. Runs fine on super though. That's what they'll probably run it on anyway. Might need new, those new, whatever. What are they made out of? Those new seals for the motor. Probably has some play in it from front to back. Like I said, absolute quality, incredible. They made things half this good again. We'd be in business. Well. Anyway, guys, that's enough for now. I'll have a update for you. I'm sure I'll take a few photos after it's put in. Anyway, thanks for watching as usual, and enjoy the nice warm afternoon in the Northeast.